Hello, everyone. Welcome to Me and My Spirits. I do readings about various things that's in the news, whether it's world news, pop culture, business news, you name it. This channel is designed to give you a behind the scenes of maybe some things that are hidden, that are not brought to light. And I go to the tarot to look for and find the answers to things that are not necessarily public. So I'm looking for what's really going on. With that being said, one of the biggest stories in the news, ladies and gentlemen, is this story about Sean P Diddy Combs and his ex-girlfriend Cassie. And I want to go to the tarot to pull some cards because I have my own opinions about this situation, and I will save my opinion until after I pull cards on it. And no matter what the tarot says about this situation, I'm going to give you my real perspective and theory on the whole situation. But long story short, Cassie, who is or was an aspiring singer, she met Diddy at the age of 19. She's really more in line with what we call a one-hit wonder. And she did the song Me and You. And she was Diddy's girlfriend for many, many years. It seems like she may have been his girlfriend for at least about a decade. Their relationship ended, I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, somewhere around 2019. She left Diddy, and now, as of today, the story hit the internet that she has filed a lawsuit against Diddy, a $30 million lawsuit asking for damages for various acts of violence that were committed against her. And you're here on this channel, so I'm sure you've heard of all of the acts of violence that she has accused him of in the lawsuit. And I want to pull some cards to find out more. Is her allegations of what happened accurate, or is this really just a money grab? I think there are a number of people who sympathize with her. The public, there are a lot of people in the public who do not like Sean Puffy Combs for a number of reasons. Many of those reasons why he's not very well liked and doesn't have the best or the greatest public image is very, from my perspective, in my opinion, very valid. But I want to go to the tarot and ask the tarot. Tarot, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, has filed a $30 million lawsuit against him, alleging various acts of violence, both physical and sexual. My question to you, Tarot, is, are the acts of violence that Cassie accuses Sean P. Diddy Combs of in her lawsuit, are those accurate claims against Diddy, or is Cassie exaggerating for financial gain? Let's just see what comes out, ladies and gentlemen. First card out the deck is a major arcana. The major arcana jumped right out the deck. And that hardly ever happens. And I actually wasn't really going for such a quick response from the tarot, because with this particular deck, when a major arcana jumps out, it's usually a direct answer of yes, no, maybe so. The card that jumped out is the card of Temperance. It represents the continuation of life after death. It represents patience, reflection, and duration. And temperance for quick responses is a maybe. And with this particular case, I read temperance as there is truth in her claims, and there is both exaggerations in her claims, according to the tarot. The next card out of the deck is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the final card out of the deck regarding this spread is the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Swords is an energy of heroism, being a fighter, having courage, and being steadfast. And the Seven of Swords is an energy of hope, trickery, deceit, and bad faith. That is so very interesting. So the tarot is basically indicating by this spread that Cassie, when she left Diddy, she basically had an opportunity for redemption, and sort of like her new life with her husband and her two kids. It's almost like a life after death. Like it's almost like her new relationship, her new marriage has given her a new outlook on life. Like she's been reborn. And this lawsuit is coming. This lawsuit is the result of her taking time to reflect on where she has been and what she has been through in her previous relationship. And she's been very, very patient in very patient and very measured in terms of whether or not she would even follow through and launch this lawsuit. And she took her time, and she did take time to think through all of the events, what happened, and she had a great deal of patience with her personal process. That's the temperance energy that's coming through from the tarot. The tarot is also indicating that she is a fighter, and she is going to be unwavering with her claims in this lawsuit and her description of the acts of violence she has experienced. It's a very courageous thing for her to do, because it's really hard for her to launch this legal attack against Diddy because of the fact that it is Diddy. This is someone she was involved with for many years, and according to the tarot, yes, there are a lot of elements of truth, or there are elements of truth in her claims, but there are also some exaggerations. And for that bit of it, she is being very courageous, and she's also being very creative in how she's describing what she has gone through. That's the Knight of Swords energy. And the shocking energy that caps this spread off. And I have to say, I'm shocked that it's coming out, but I'll save my commentary for the end. The Seven of Swords is an energy of hope, trickery, deceit, and bad faith. So, what the Tarot is indicating is that by her making such an aggressive move to sue Puffy for $30 million and make these very bold, very specific accusations, she does have a lot of hope that this matter will pan out in her favor. There's a lot of hope that she has writing on this lawsuit. But the Tarot is also indicating that there is a bit of deceit, trickery and deceit involved in this lawsuit, and that it is bad faith. I mean, the Seven of Swords is a bad faith energy. It's deceptive, and yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing that I'm taking away from the biggest thing I'm taking away from the Tarot is just the indication that this is bad faith. And I get it. I get goosebumps when I see this card, because some people would say that it is a bad faith effort to launch such a public lawsuit against someone that she clearly had been with for over a decade, or about a decade, or more, and that it is bad faith because there are accounts that Diddy actually did offer her money to not speak openly or publicly about their relationship. And the Tarot is suggesting that there is elements of bad faith and deceit that is wrapped around this particular lawsuit. So, wow, this is very, very interesting. So, the other question I'm going to ask the Tarot about this particular situation is I want to know, how is Diddy feeling in this moment? This story is making headlines all over. How does Diddy feel about it? First card out the deck is Stars card. The Stars. The Stars is an energy of hope and abundance and love. Very, very interesting. Next card out the deck is, wow, all the majors are coming out for this one. Another major arcana, the Tower. The Tower is out. This is powerful, you guys. The Tower is out, and the Tower represents the union between the sky and the earth, between the visible and the invisible. It is an energy of someone breaking down, of there being tears and painful transformations. So this is tough for Diddy. The Tarot with these two cards out of the deck, and I'm going to pull a third card to indicate how Diddy is feeling. Diddy has a lot of love for Cassie, and he, according to the Tarot, has a mindset of hope that this will be resolved between the two of them. But this is really breaking him down, and it's quite painful for him today when this hit the press. Like, he broke down, and according to the Tarot, maybe in his private moments, there were tears on his part, because this is a painful lesson, a painful transformation that he is going to have to go through during this time in having to fight this legal battle. Wow. That's what I'm saying, you guys. All the major arcanas are coming out for this one. And just so you know, the deck, I've shuffled this deck and I'm randomly pulling from different regions of the deck. The final card out the deck about how Diddy feels regarding the public lawsuit that everyone is talking about on behalf of his ex-girlfriend is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is an energy of conquest, victory, and success. And so, although this is quite painful, he really has a lot of love for Cassie. Although this is something that has broken him down, just the publicity of it all, the fact that it has really just broken him down, he's still landing on his feet in true Scorpion fashion, because Diddy is a Scorpio. He's landing on his feet with still managing to feel success and victory. He feels like he is going to come out victorious in this effort that his ex has taken to, really put it all out there. Let everyone know exactly what she has been through. And it's not a good look for Puffy. So my other question that I have, this question involves Cassie. I want to know how she felt when this hits the public and everybody everywhere is talking about it. So, Tarot, how does Cassie feel now that this whole situation between her and Diddy, her claims, her accusations, her lawsuits, it's apparently a 35-page document that was filed, ladies and gentlemen. How does Cassie feel? We know how Diddy felt today, but I want to know, how is Cassie feeling now that she has filed this lawsuit and exposed Diddy? How is she feeling right now in this moment? First card out the deck is, wow. Again, all the major arcanas are coming out for this one. I've just never had this happen. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is energy of keeping the atmosphere clean and protecting women, primarily during childbirth, but this is the energy of the protection of women. And it's so interesting that this card comes out, because part of Cassie's statement, if you will, or part of what was disclosed as a result of this lawsuit, is that she really does have hope, and she's doing this as an act of standing. I guess it's almost like standing in solidarity with other women who have experienced violence, both physical and sexual violence in their relationships, or just in general. She issued a statement that definitely hinted at doing it for the women, doing it for protection. So that is the High Priestess energy. And the High Priestess is also an energy of there being a very mysterious woman, and unclear. The situation is really unclear. It's the energy of having an unclear situation. And so Um, Cassie has been largely out of the limelight. You know, once she left Diddy, she started over and she has been out of the limelight. Her current husband, I believe, is a personal trainer. So she's really more in line as a living life as a normal person. So how does she feel? That's the first indicator. Second card out of the deck, ladies and gentlemen, is the Three of Cups. And the final card out of the deck, and I'm going to, again, this is a random pull, the Ten of Swords. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Wow. That Ten of Swords is a very powerful image. So the Three of Cups energy is an energy of celebration and success and cheerfulness. She, according to the tarot, she is feeling like celebrating. Like this is something she has been carrying around. And this lawsuit makes her feel as if she's actually birthing a new path for herself and her family. Because the Three of Cups is an energy of success and celebration and agreement. So she may very well feel that regardless of how this thing comes out or shakes out, she is going to win and come out successful no matter what. Um, so so this is what the tarot is revealing in the Three of Cups energy, but the most powerful image on the spread is the Ten of Swords energy. And you guys see that card, and the Ten of Swords is an energy of grief, sorrow, suffering, and straight up despair. And so, although, and that's a very undeniable card, an undeniable energy to come through the deck at this point, because when we talk about Cassie and how she's feeling now that this lawsuit is public, it's a direct reflection of what most people would probably expect her to feel. Like there is, even though she has this feeling that she's going to be victorious, she's happy she did it. It's something that has been a long time coming. She probably at one particular point didn't think she would be able to have the courage to do it. She has all of these feelings and she's happy that she took the step, but also she, according to the tarot, is actually has a great deal of sorrow around her taking the step. She's really feeling a lot of grief because it's like, yes, I did it, but the fact that she did it, there's a lot of grief on her part involved. And it's almost like she feels that on some level she has been suffering and she's in a bit of despair, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not. She is not um, just walking around happy like, yay, I did it. Like this lawsuit hurts her. It hurts her that she has to do it. And I think that's very, very interesting because, you know, the other spread indicates that, she's done a fair amount of reflection, and it's just a painful thing that she's having to relive. She knows that by launching this lawsuit against Diddy, she can never go back. She can never go back. And that's not to say that she wants to go back, but that's to say that there's a lot of grief involved on her part in having, not in having, but in her decision to file this lawsuit. Wow. I mean, out of all the spreads I've ever done, like this spread, all of the major arcanas are coming out. Like, this is a very powerful reading and message from the tarot about this Sean P Diddy Combs situation involving Cassie. Will Cassie win her lawsuit against Diddy? Will she win her lawsuit against Diddy? Will Cassie win her lawsuit against Diddy? We have the Ten of Wands out. We have the Devil card. And the final card out of the deck, another major arcana. All of them are out, ladies and gentlemen. Will Cassie win this lawsuit? We have first card out the deck is the Ten of Wands. The second card out the deck is the Devil card. And the final card out the deck is the Moon card. This reading has almost emptied the whole deck of all the major arcanas. All of the majors are out for this one. This is a powerful reading. It's wild, this story. And, if anybody's going to show up, apparently the majors are coming out, and the tarot is speaking very loudly on this one. The Ten of Wands energy is an energy of oppression, bad faith, deceit, bitterness, and someone who is suffered an imposition. And when we talk about suffering an imposition, what that basically means is that there's a great deal of unfairness involved in it. And so the first energy for whether or not Cassie is going to win this lawsuit is not looking good. Based off of the first card out the deck, the Ten of Wands, oppression, bad faith, deceit, like she's in for a battle, you guys. This is going to be a battle. Diddy is not going to just walk in court and give her $30 million. It is going to be a battle. The Devil card is also out, and this represents passion, rage, and deceit. Is she going to win? We have her suffering a great deal of unfairness. We have oppression, bad faith, bitterness. With the Devil card, we have rage and deceit. And the last card out is the Moon card. And the Moon actually represents purity and protection. It represents having to make changes. It represents there being a lot of emotions. And although she will have some aspect of protection, when the question is asked of the tarot, is Cassie going to win this lawsuit? All of these energies are indicating that it is not looking good, that she has a major battle on her hands. It's not going to be fair. She will experience a bit of oppression, and it's just a tough road ahead. So whether or not she's going to win, um, you know, if I just look at the two major arcana cards in the spread, the first major arcana card in the spread was the devil card, and the devil card is an energy of it not being very likely that she's going to win. And the moon card is an energy of, again, maybe, but not really. you know, it's a 50-50 shot. In other words, she may get something from it, but she's going to go through a lot to get whatever coin she gets, if she even gets anything. So, you guys, I hope this sheds some light on the situation involving Sean Diddy Combs and his ex-girlfriend Cassie. I just feel like this is a very interesting story. The tarot showed up today, ladies and gentlemen. All the majors came out to answer the questions, and I hope this gives you a different take on the situation. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.